Welcome back to Backyard Cars, and today we're getting that tea bucket out of those trees. So these trees have fallen on it. On the barn, behind the barn. I don't know if you can see the barn in there. But all those trees have fallen on it. And this old tea bucket's been sitting in this barn for almost 20 years. And I gotta cut a path. Let me jump this tree right here, but I gotta cut a path so I can get in here and get it out. Those are the trees I gotta cut a path to get straight out of. And in here, it's probably gonna be hard to see, but back in here is the old tea bucket. Big block powered, original metal bodied tea bucket. Look at these tires. That's 2 hands wide. And as you can see, another tree fell back here and took the roof out. So now they're afraid that the barn might come down on her. So we got to move all this stuff here too to get it out. And I brought some help. Brought my football playing son for the hard work. So let me get the saw and I'll probably set y'all up and you can watch us hack through this, and hopefully it goes quick, but who knows. All right, let me get the saw. All right, well, I didn't turn the GoPro on, but we got these limbs cut on each side here all the way up to about the halfway point. I'm a little bit nervous about standing underneath those limbs as I cut, so we're gonna go to the outside and cut those limbs back in. But there's not many, I think 4 or 5 more cuts and it's all on the ground. And then we're gonna get the trusty old Chevrolet that's back through over there and some tow straps, and we're just gonna wrap them up and drag them on out with the Chevrolet. And if I remember, which I probably won't, but I'll try to set up a camera, time lapse it so you can see us clean all this out. It actually went much faster. I've only been at it about 30-45 minutes. And we got that cut there, and as you can see, I think, how tall is the window on the tea bucket? It ain't even as tall as my head, so we're only gonna cut the branches that we need to clear, you know, and that looks like 2 or 3 right there, and the upper one there can probably just stay, right? The top windshield of the tea bucket ought to make it red underneath that. I think, I mean, yeah, the windshield ain't even as tall as my head, so if I can walk under it, I don't need to cut it. We got a good path cut. I'm gonna back the truck up and we'll hook up some rope around this and see if we can't just drag it out of here in one fatal swoop. There it is, our pathway cleared out. We only took 2 or 3 hours. I don't know what time it is right now. Let me look. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. And we got here at like 11. So yeah, 2-3 hours. And we got our pathway here. All we got to do is move all this stuff out of the way so that we can get a pathway to get the bucket out back there. So let's start to moving stuff. There it is. Pathway to the bucket. Let's get in here. It's gonna be hard to see, I know, but 20 years this joker sat here. Oh, it's hard to see, but it's got it. I wonder if I got a light in my pocket here. So supposedly, this big block we're looking at has less than 10,000 miles on it. 454 that's got a cam, been ported. Head's ported and polished. Got the big air gap. What, single plane, intake, Holley double pumper, old school Excel. I wonder where the coil is. That's an old school Excel distributor. I don't see the coil anywhere though. Must be mounted. Can you see a coil up underneath there somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. MSD blaster coil up underneath there. Is that what it is? I can't tell. Looks like the throttle cable's broken. Where's my throttle cable? Oh, see, it does a loop-de-loo. We'll have to check that out because it's definitely broken. Yeah. Oh, the carb moves. Okay. Edelbrock. Oh, that's an Edelbrock intake. I can't read the numbers on it. But, I mean, here she is. 20 years of sitting. Well, eventually we're going to need a battery. And we got a little fuel cell boat tank thing there. But we're ready to pull her out. Now, what we're going to do is me and my boy there, my son, we made the path in. As you can see, we're clear out to the truck now. And we can get this, we can get it out of here. We done spilled a whole thing of oil over here. That wasn't good. Sorry, Dollar. Okay. All right, let me find some dirt out here to throw on that so we don't just have oil everywhere. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to bring the trailer back. We got tornadoes and storms that are supposed to be here the next hour or so, and I want to get out of here and back to the safety of my house with my kids for these storms. The first thing in the morning, we're hooking up a rope to the old girl and pulling her out of that barn for the first time in almost 20 years. This is going to be cool. Day 2, we're back with the trailer and all the peoples in the trailer, and now we're gonna go in here and see about pulling it out. I know the GoPro don't want to get in the dark, but let's see how well we can see up in here today. I got my jack here, and I'm gonna take some PB blaster and hit these lug nuts, you know, because I got to pop the tires off to get my rollers on here, and hopefully we don't snap a lug nut. Try and soak down some lug nuts and not. I'm sure this ain't gonna work. We'll try not to ruin the wheels. Put the PB on some lug nuts. Hopes that we can get this stuff to loosen up. We can just get her up out of here. Looks like good as any to get her off the ground, huh? For the rollers we're going to stick on her, I did have 4 good tires. My slick side or my drag radials I can stick on the back, and then I had a set of nice S10 roller wheels that somebody blew up at a burnout competition. Fingers crossed. Coming off with no problem. multi-lug slotted mags, which is good because that's what I have to stick on the front. Oh man, that thing is super light. These are 100% racing wheels. Old school racing wheels. Good. And I'm afraid some super spider is going to come out of this tire and gnaw off half my leg. I know he's living in there. I can tell by the way it is. I think he's waiting for an insect. As long as it ain't the black and the brown ones, we'll be alright. You know, wolf can't kill you. Something can, but what's the maker of these? Can you tell? Is that just the center cap? Or who makes that, guys? Alright, what about this side? You're gonna roll for me? No rolling? Alright, I need the pry bar. I mean, so we can't push it if the brakes are. Yep. Here. Oh. Get in here. Oh. I need to try and get that pad back. Yeah, that ain't spinning at all. The caliper's locked up. Yep. Neither one wants to spin. Come on, let's quit kicking the lug nuts, fella. That one's free enough. There we go. All right, don't touch the brakes. If you push the brakes, it's going to lock up. I'm sure the back are going to be the same way. Drums will be locked up. Have to beat the drum to free it up. All right, let's get 2 rollers up on the front. Luckily, I sold 2 front tires for money pit. Woo! Yeah, she's sitting nose up on jack stands at the house right now. I call them rollers, but I mean, these are good tires. Well, I can't see. Are you like that's gonna reach? I cannot wait to get this joker out in the sunlight. up the roll. That kingpin's good. Under the own weight. I wonder how I'm going to get to the back. There's probably not a chance she's going to roll for me, right? Not flat tires anyway. Ooh, just got underneath there. Can we get to the center of the chunk? Probably can't jack it up if I get that far. Nope. I'm there, but I got no jack movement. Alright, that's the center. Alright, we got it. Do they make an electric jack? I mean, that's the most work I've done. Oh, did that roll? No. Of course it didn't. Just don't come out getting me, you know? Arachnophobia. Oh my lord, it's so light. It's crazy. Can we put those on the Monte Carlo? Lord, that is locked up. I need the multi-purpose utility tool. Are we open diff? Oh, it's an open diff. It's going to be a one-wheel wonder. Okay, well. I mean, typically your brake pads, you know, hey, as fast as we're going to be going, I think it'll stop. On the right sides, you know, we want to make sure we got traction. Oh, did both pads come off? Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you thought we were just driving on 18-year-old brake pads, that was, you made the mistake there. Yeah. Bam. Yeah. Oh, those look sad on here, huh? Like, what are you doing with those on here? Well, that's what the budget could afford. Oh. This light little thing's just tipping around every time I pull a tire off. Going down. We're scared. Brown recluses and black widows coming off on me. Rotationals? Not a chance. That should be enough to roll on out. Oh. One last tire. We can work on pushing it on out. I think it's going to roll pretty good. All right, let's see if we can't roll her on out of here. First time coming out of that barn in 18 years. One more push, one more push. Okay. Whew. There it is, guys. First time coming out of this barn in 18 years and out in the sun. She is going to be so much fun. Look at the pinstripe on the chassis down here. Ladder bars. Big block 454s. Man, look at that. That is cool. Oh. Yeah, I know. That fan and the ooga horn got to go. I looked at the old girl. All right. Good. So now we got to get it onto the trailer. All right. There she is on the trailer. It just two of us pushed it. Jess steered it. Me and my boy just rolled it up on there. I mean, this thing can't weigh but 1,500 pounds. It's so light. But it's out of the barn now. You know how many years and all that. The Joker, that thing is going to be so cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go right around the crossbar up here. I can't wait to get it to the house. What do you guys think? All right, I guess let me get these ramps up and a strap in the back to hold her back here from slamming into the front when I jam on the brakes. And we're out of here. Yeah, I'm only gonna go. Let it all.
Wait, Dad, you drove it out or pushed it?
I drove it.
Lucky. Can I sit in the car? Yeah, can I sit in it?
Not yet, baby. There's still mice and spiders. You can look in there.
Mice? Hey, Mom, if we find a mouse, can I keep it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay.
Pet mouse.
Can I see? If it's a baby, I'm definitely keeping it. You're unfortunately keeping a baby. Can I see,
I'm
Mom?
gonna fly off on the way home.
Mom, can I see the
This
other
way.
side? Lady, step on the wheel and look. What? Step on the wheel and look. I'll help. I'll help.
You guys feeling good about it?
I like it.
Everybody look at the camera and tell them what you think.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh no. You got me on camera.
Well, the old bucket's made it to her new home. What do you think? What are our thoughts? Does it look like it's going to be fun? Are you glad we saved it? I know you want to hear it run, but I got other things to do today. We got her home, though. Essentially, it's saved. After, we're going to do the math on it, and I'll let you know, because it's somewhere between 16 and 19 years it's been in that barn. And, we got the story, and we gotta go back and listen to it and the documentation and try and figure it out, but it's been sitting a while. So I guess in the next time we do something, we're gonna tear into the big block. We're gonna pull the plugs. We're gonna pull the distributor. We're gonna pull off a valve cover. I got a sheet of what they say the motor is, and we're gonna verify that best we can. Then we're gonna run the oil pump oil everywhere, and probably put some Marvel in the cylinders, and just see if we can't slowly turn it by hand 360 degrees. Because, well, they say it's really hopped up, and there's less than 10,000 miles on it before it sat for all these years. And I'd sure like for it to come back around for us. The paperwork says solid lifter. So hopefully I won't hear no tapping when it fires up. We'll see. So, I don't want to just jump into it like it's a $500 backyard grab. I know you got a lot of shots of it. You know what's here. You've seen it. And I know the fans got to go. I heard y'all. Before you even said it, I heard you. What is that fan on the front? I know. And the Ooga horn. We need to relocate. Maybe we keep the horn, but we got to relocate it. Oh, it might relocate itself. Let me stop touching that. On the way home, we didn't catch it on camera, I don't believe, but the carburetor stud was not tied down, so the air cleaner took a ride. And luckily, Jess Nicole, the chase car, chased it down. Lost the hubcap going to Musclepalooza, and the chase car did not chase it down. But we got that one. Probably gonna end it here, guys. I appreciate you watching, and come back and let me turn you. Let me get you a good shot of the 454. All right. Now, come back next time when we see if this 454 will fire up and run for the first time, and we'll say 15, just to be safe right now. It's been much longer than that. 15 years. We're going to need a belt. All right. Go down, hit the like, the subscribe. They don't charge you for that. It's free. And it helps us out. And then leave a comment. All right. See you next time.